Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Okay, for a slide maker and editor, first Izzati Nabilah binti Muhammad Yunus A20B1376 and ADILAH binti Muhammad ZULKIFLI A20B1232. Okay, next. Have 8 presenter. Firstly is LUQMAN HAQIM bin SABRI, FATIN ELYSA binti ZAINAL ABIDIN, FARAHANA binti Muhammad FARID, FARIDAH HIKMAH binti ROSEMI, AINIFATINI binti DZULKIFLI, SHAHIDA binti WAHAB, AMIRAH HUSNA binti MUSTAFA, NABIHA binti SHARIPUDDin. Okay, for a case study's title is 3 potential challenge for HR in Malaysia in the next 12 until 24 months.
The main topic of our group video presentation is 3 potential challenges for human resources in Malaysia in the next 12 to 24 months. I'm going to explain the first point from the first issue. The first issue is 30% of the workforce will be made redundant. The first point is identify and analyze the problem in the case. First and foremost, redundancy is one of the most problematic and challenging parts of work, especially in human resources. Many companies have regrettable task of implementing change to their business process. The last thing is the SME wants is to incur the additional cost because of improper redundancy process. Redundancies may occur due to the factors beyond the employee's control.
The issue of redundancy caused by several factors, and this affects the organization as it will destroy human capital in a company or organization. This can be explained. The overall performance and efficiency of the company will decrease when the people around, like employees in the company, witness redundancy happening around them suddenly. This will have a negative impact on employees who are not retrenched, as they may lose trust in the organization. Thank you.
Redundancy is a potentially fair reason for dismissal, but it may be found to be unfair, where the decision to make someone redundant follows the reasonable application of a fair process. However, it will not normally be open to question. It is important to select criteria that will help maintain a workforce that can best support the future needs of the business. Before making a decision to downsize, managers should consider the variety of effective alternatives available.
Next is for issues number 2. Employee will likely to continue to work remotely. Identify and analyze the problem in the case. The COVID-19 is a huge experiment in telecommuting. Many firms are considering a hybrid virtual model that blends work with time in the office. Telecommuting has taken longer to catch on than many imagined when it first became available. Remote labor runs the danger of exacerbating social inequities. As a result, employees and employers face a wide range of concerns and obstacles as a result of remote employment. Thank you.
How does this issue affect organization? Working remotely has the disadvantage of making it more difficult to highlight professional accomplishment. Employee engagement is more difficult to communicate and identify in remote settings where employees mostly collaborate via emails. Organizations will increasingly focus on the work done rather than the hours worked making tools and apps. Continuous feedback will be critical as managers strive to assist employees in navigating their job responsibilities and meeting performance expectations. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
List and analyze each recommendation based on the issues. When pandemic restriction easy locally, only 22% of Malaysian employees would prefer to work from home full-time. Employers had to adjust their work practices to better manage productivity during the epidemic as they changed to offer hybrid work arrangement. Next, employers need to communicate with the employee to keep them apprised of deadline. Lastly, employers need to build connection and be available to their team.
Issue 3. 47% the workforce need to be reskilled or upskilled towards a new reality. Point 1. Identify and analyze the problems in the case.
Reskilling is the process of learning new skills so you can do a different job. Upskilling is primarily focused on helping employees become more skilled and relevant at their current position. The recent year has changed nearly everything about the way we work, including the roles we take at work. The pandemic has seen a drastic rise in unemployment as well as remote workers. There's no doubt the workforce will continue to change. However, employers also have to make choices regarding their workforce post-pandemic. Reskilling allows employers to maintain their workforce while also putting employers in more useful position.
Third issue is 47% of the workforce need to be reskilled or upskilled towards a new reality. How does these issues affect the organizations and organizations' performance and quality of work produced? Will decrease as their workforce needs to be reskilled or upskilled towards a new reality. They are likely to incur loss in the company due to the product produced being relatively unsatisfactory to the customers. Due to the loss that had been incurred, there were organizations that act to reduce the number of employees by laying off some of them as the company could not afford to provide salaries to them. That's all.
Then we move to the list and analyze each recommendation based on the issues, which is issues number 3. Upskilling and reskilling has various advantages, including boosting our company's long-term views, increasing productivity and internal mobility, and ensuring employee retention. When upskilling and reskilling are handled incorrectly, they can become complicated processes that are greeted with resistance and become unproductive. First and foremost is start from the top. Higher management need to instilling a strong learning culture. The second recommendation is make it accessible and interesting. The safest choice is to develop a flexible 360-degree learning environment that delivers learning information in a variety of formats. Next, optimize learning journeys. The workforce need to track, measure, and optimize their upskilling or reskilling program. Lastly is incentivize learning. It enables personal experience, extra motivated, efficient, and valuable.